What's up guys, it's Silent and this is another edition of Vlogmas. Now since I'm back home for the holidays, I figured, well, I'm in the Bronx and I know I have a lot of followers and supporters and just people who watch my videos from other countries. Why not show you some of where I grew up in the Bronx? You know, the Bronx gets a bad rap. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it and show you a little bit of the Bronx. The South Bronx. Let's go, keep your mask on. Now if you're from New York, you know the essential breakfast is a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from the corner bodega. Can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a toasted roll? Got my bacon, egg, and cheese. Well, I guess I gotta show it to y'all for those of you who are not from here. Hold up. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'm gonna meet y'all on the train. So now what we're about to do is get a Metro card. Now everybody from New York knows you need to get a Metro card if you're gonna travel anywhere, because the train takes you everywhere. All you do is walk to the machine right here, and what you do is start English or Spanish. What I'm gonna do is refill a card because I already have a card, but you put the card in here, add value, $5.50, and then the card is going to pop right out. So right now we're going to go see the I Love the Bronx sign. If you want to be a little touristy, you can go right here. And it's right under the train on Simpson Street. I Love the Bronx. Let's get a little closer. Can you say it on camera? Say it on camera?
That's the best emblem in the Bronx besides Big Point.
Gotcha. You heard it here first. And since he mentioned it, that was actually one of the spots I was going to take you to. So let's go right now and see the Big Pun mural. Now right here, if you walk to the corner of Westchester and Southern Boulevard, it's a very popular shopping strip. Got all the stores. Everybody in the Bronx comes here, or Fordham Road, a few other places. And one thing is, if you'll notice the music, if you hear the music, you know you're in the Bronx. Definitely. So yeah, you can find anything here. You got the banks, shoes, Planet Fitness, GNC, Easy Pickings, Hyperactive, street vendors. You're gonna see a lot of street vendors in the Bronx, that's for sure. Hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Over here, come inside, take a look at the good prices. The biggest selection of curtains, sheets, blankets in the market. Come inside, take a look.
Take a look. That's the Bronx. That sweatshirt's kind of fire. It's different. Okay, so I just want to show you. There go the music again. You can get motorcycles. You can get everything. You name it, they got it. Yikes. That's another thing you see in the Bronx. Some crazy, unfortunate accidents. Damn. How the fuck that happened? What in the world? Yikes. Wow. Wow. That's the Bronx. Anything could pop off at the drop of a dime. Live and direct from the boogie down Bronx. Everybody's shopping for Christmas right now. That's one thing about the Bronx too. The sound effects you're gonna hear, from horns to car accidents, music, announcements, preachers. We're probably gonna roll up on a preacher right now. Let's see. I think I hear him in the distance actually. This is the main intersection. I'm gonna cross. I told you there was a preacher.
Gloria a Dios. Dice San Mateo 24, oigan bien lo que está sucediendo aquí ahora. Esa pandemia no es pandemia, eso es una peste, habla San Mateo 24, peste. Eso es una peste, el ser humano no quiere creer.
It's cold as freak out here. I don't know why I decided to do this tour today on a cold day, but I mean it's winter. And I'm here for the holidays, so what can I do? But right now we're on our way to the Big Pun mural. Very, very popular mural here in the Bronx. Over by Prospect Ave. My grandmother actually used to live over there. So yeah, I'm about to show you that. And continue on with the little tour of the Bronx. Now, you know, I know you guys hear a lot of shit about the Bronx. How it's bad and filled with crime and drugs. But it's not as bad as it was in the 80s. Like back then it was some crazy bullshit. But nowadays, it's like, I mean, I'm not even gonna front and act like it's perfect. But it's a lot better than it was in the 80s. It's still bad. Look at this, the Big Pun mural. Big Pun. Let me film it from the front. The legendary Big Pun. Christopher Rios. It's a dope mural though. Terror Squad. Let me get it up close. I'm just trying to get all the shots. So like I was saying, it's not as bad. I'm gonna stay right here and just get a little bit of that backdrop while I talk to y'all. But it's not as bad as it was back in the 80s. But it's still, you know, like anywhere you go in the world, I think most places in the world has a hood, has dangerous areas. Maybe not all places, but a lot of places. New York is definitely one of them. The Bronx is definitely one of them. But if you just walk like you know what you're doing, you know where you're going, you know what I mean? Just, you gotta move like you know where you at, and you'll be alright. And I guess if you're not from here, you're not really gonna move that way. But there's some people who, no matter where they go, they can carry themselves in a way where nobody's gonna bother you. You know what I mean? The way I see it, wherever you go, as long as you give respect and carry yourself with respect and humbleness, for the most part, nobody's gonna bother you. I definitely wouldn't recommend walking around with a camera like this with a microphone on it, because you know. But hold on, right? So what else? What else can I tell you about the Bronx? Well, you know, the Bronx was historically known for working class families, and it wasn't until the latter part of the 20th century when it became more about the poverty-ridden image. You know, it's been gentrified a little bit throughout the years, and it's still being gentrified, certain parts of the Bronx. But then there's other parts that are still very, very poor, very low income. But you know, there's a lot of character in the Bronx. I always say if you were born in the Bronx and raised in the Bronx, you got a lot of heart. A lot of heart. And a lot of strength. And a lot of passion. There's a lot of people who came from the Bronx. You got Big Pun. You got J-Lo. You got Fat Joe. Rebel Ma. You got Rosario Dawson, I believe, is from the Bronx. Kerry Washington is from the Bronx. Who else is from the Bronx? Man, who else is from the Bronx? There's a lot of people from the Bronx. You got me, I'm from the Bronx. So, you know, there's a lot that comes out of the Bronx. There's a lot of good people that are here amidst the quote-unquote bad. I'm not gonna say quote-unquote bad, because there are bad people wherever you go. You know, everybody's not good, but for the most part, there's a lot of diamonds in the rough in the hood of the Bronx. And I'm proud to be from the South Bronx. I'm proud to be from all over the Bronx, because I was born and raised all over the Bronx, from Grand Concourse to Nelson to University to Pelham Parkway to Pelham Bay to no, not Pelham Bay. I took the bus there to go to school. Co-op City, Baychester, Simpson Street. Wow, I grew up in a lot of areas of the Bronx, and it made me who I am today. So I will never forget that. Yeah, and you know, hip-hop music and culture formed around the 1970s when like block parties were becoming very, very, very popular amongst African Americans and Latinos. You know, you had them joints like Planet Rock, all them throwbacks. That's the Bronx. Bronx made that. The Bronx is also known for its graffiti and art murals. There's a lot of talented artists though. It's not always just graffiti. There's actual art. Right now we're on the 6th line. One thing you always gonna find in the Bronx or any hood in New York is a laundromat and a 99-cent store next to it, or nearby at least. And I'm actually gonna go in here right now because I need some envelopes to mail these calendars that people purchase for the holidays. Do you sell envelopes? Envelopes to mail? Cemented.
Your left side.
I guess I'll get these. Oh, These are good. And this has some dope murals right there. Let's go check that out. Oh, that's not even murals, that's like pictures. Oh well, it's still pretty cool. And right now I want to show you this really cool park. And right in the entrance, this is called the Serenity Garden. This is the concrete plant park, and it has a nice walkway where you can walk, work out, enjoy the weather if it's a nice day. Ride your bike, bring your kids. Sit down, relax. Not that it's an amazing view, but as far as just having something different to look at, pretty cool. The Coochi Frito is a popular spot to get some good old affordable Spanish food. But we getting Chinese food today. I want some chicken wings and fried rice. Most people get chicken wings and french fries or barbecue rib tips. That's the popular stuff. You got food trucks, halal food trucks. McDonald's. You name it, you got it. You could get it here. I thought that said Omarion food. Get flowers. You got RoboCop in the streets. dominoes at the table. Have a good time. Normally in the summertime, it's crazy popping out here. Music is blaring, people are just hanging out, playing dominoes, doing what they gotta do to enjoy the summer. But it's winter, so not a lot going on. Of course, you got pizza, but you know, we're gonna eat that today.
Chicken wing pie.
You got people out here hustling, selling home-baked goods. And it be good though. Like empanadas. You know, this ain't Times Square where you get hot dogs. You getting beef patties, empanadas, you know.